I am fully aware of what good, better lighting would look like, but I move around too much and I don't have the time. And I'm just doing this so that I don't feel crazy talking to myself. So now I feel like I'm doing content. So as I sit here and work and talk to my damn self, why not record it? And yeah, I know this stuff is not blended right. It looked fine earlier when I was doing my auditions. Whatever. It is what it is. You never know. So right now I am making my best friend's sweatshirt. She wanted Yahweh on a white sweatshirt, so I'm gonna get that done. I feel like it's weird introducing yourself when you just think you're talking to yourself. But since you never know who's looking, I am Miss Townsend Tracy. And my real job is acting. But to support that job and the training that goes into keeping that job so I can keep getting classes and live in this house, I do custom everything. Like most people are doing in the pandemic. They keep saying it's oversaturated, but you don't tell nobody else how to make their coins. Everything's oversaturated. Everybody does everything. It's just how you do your stuff. And as we speak, my daughter is IMing me about a shirt that she wants for her 18th birthday. And I'm like, yeah, I'll make you a shirt. And I'm looking at the shirt and it says something like the highest, and not like no spiritual highest. I think that has to do with that marijuana. Lord help her. Lord help her. Yeah. Making a Yahweh shirt for the bestest. Other than that, my cousin hit me on Facebook about a young lady in LA who is doing food drives and all kinds of other stuff. It goes way beyond food. I think her name is Beauty to the Streets. So she hit me on her today, and I checked out her page and what she's over there doing. And I was amazed. And so I went to her page, which was take you to her Amazon, where you can go to her wish list and help donate stuff. I would encourage you to go to her Instagram to see what she's doing, because we've had those conversations where people say not to broadcast what you do for the homeless or any charities you do, and I think that's BS. One, like she's doing, because she gets donations, you know, like people always like want to see what you're doing with the funds they give. They can see how much she's doing. And two, as long as, you know, they're not opposed to it, showing what you're doing and the charities you do, it sparks that in other people and gets them to do it, because a lot of us have charitable hearts and want to give and donate and have done it, but we all get caught up because we have so much stuff going on. But it's those reminders, especially those visual reminders, jumpstart a lot of people, and that gets people more help. So if people tell you not to, like, if you really want to give and you wouldn't show anybody, and don't let nobody shame you. It show people. It inspires other people to do it. If the end result is more people getting help, do that. Don't worry about somebody saying you a clout chaser or whatever. Say what you want, because people are gonna, like they say, they're gonna say what they want anyway. If it inspires more people to help people or put that reminder or put it on their mind to do it, then it's worth it to do it. So that's just my 2 cents on that. I'm going to quit saying 2 cents because my butt is ridiculously opinionated. And I have 2 cents on everything, apparently. And that's another reason I think I should just have a space here to talk to myself and ramble, because I have an opinion on everything. Because I just think people are crazy. But yeah, it's Beauty to the Streets. And then I sat and listened to her ramble for an hour and a half today. I said, because she had I think she woke up. She said, I went to sleep on Jack and woke up on champagne. And I said, this is what I'm talking about. You have the heart of a saint, but you're honest enough with yourself to let you and everybody know that you're still a person. You don't have to be a saint and walk like a saint to be a blessing to other people or just try to hide your hands. Or no. Being a good person doesn't mean you live how other people want you to live, or that you hide it, or you have to be Mother Teresa. It just means that you're a normal, everyday person with a passion and love for other people, and we still have your own demons to fight when you feel like fighting them. You're just a person. So I just have a ridiculous amount of respect for her. So yeah, beauty to the street. So I wish I had more than what I have to give, but I'm gonna just continue to do what I can to help her do what she do. But she's over there killing it. Her and one of the gentlemen that she's helping, this Mr. Cigarette Man, had me dying this morning. If somebody don't give that man his own show, but yeah, it's not gonna relate until I actually go over to the Instagram and watch. But she's doing some amazing things, some innovative things, like with the giving them a form of a toilet to use, just giving some of the dignity back to the people that are on the streets. I got a lot of education just from listening to her video, because I would like to think that I'm extremely down to earth and know what people would need. And because I know people usually need a lot of socks, shoes, but she educated me on things that I would assume people need, because I don't know any better, that they don't. So I don't know. That's just my ramble on that. But trust me, I'm one of those people that have an opinion on everything. And I'm not politically correct. I just prefer to be honest. It's probably one of the reasons why, listen, I love acting. That's just what I love to do. And I always have this balance of what I should and shouldn't say, because you know you really want to make it. But I'm always going to be 100. I think I'm going to be a PR nightmare. I really am. I'm one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. I'm one of the most tolerant people you'll ever meet. It's very rare that I ever meet a person that I dislike, because I always seem to find good in people. It's really hard for me to find a person I don't like, unless you just ridiculously grimy and you hurt other people. But just personality types, I find stuff in people to like. But I don't cater to the majority. Like, you have to like this and you have to agree with this, and you can't tell people you're a Christian and all of that stuff. Or don't play with me. I think I may be one of those PR nightmares, because I'm just going to do me. I'm always just going to be super honest. And I don't think it's a lot of people that really want that. They want you to just stay right there on the fence of the politically correct, and just say something really vanilla and, how do you say it? Vague agreements and compliance with what the majority says. And with this whole cancel culture, y'all better go with this cancel culture. She is a zillennial. I'm still in the age of I do and say what the hell I want. You understand? I'm still very respectful of people. That's my main thing, is I always respect other people. But you're going to give it back. Period. So I think that's what gets lost. We have this cancel culture. If you don't agree with with anything, or, and y'all trying to cancel Eminem, y'all better go sit down somewhere and leave him alone. I don't know why y'all like poking the bear. Don't know why y'all like poking the bear. But keep on. Because sometimes, everybody likes to come out and practice and have somebody to spar with and practice their skills on. Play with him if you want to. I love you, M. I don't know who these little ones are, but I love you. Period. He said what he said. And I'm one of those. I said what I said. I don't really crack under pressure. Now, if I am educated and learn something different, I am okay with saying I'm wrong. Because if you right all the time, it means you ain't learned nothing. Why are you here? Hell, when you wrong, you actually gain something. You've learned something for the day. But if it's something I feel strongly about, I said what I said. And we can discuss it. But I'm not going to hide what I feel or believe to make anyone else feel better. And it has nothing to, everybody will call anything you don't agree with is a phobia or hatred. No, I said what I said. So yeah, I don't know where this came from. Where everybody's like, I'm going to just be buck wild. And you going, it's this live as thy will crap. And you going to like it. And yeah, okay. Y'all generation is going to be the one 50 years from now. It's about, why are these kids crazy as hell? Talk about, well, if I want to hump a monkey. I don't know. But like Russ Parr said, this is just my rant. I can't even get work done for rant. This is supposed to be me just coming in here, talking to myself, but still getting work done. That's not what's happening. I am really looking in the camera like somebody is there. I literally think this will just be me talking to myself every once in a while and going back to see if I still feel the same way in 5 years. Because I used to do, yeah, I said it with the bestie. And sometimes I go back to those and be like, do you really think like this? And I'm pretty much consistent. I just am who I am. I'm pretty much the same person. I still learn and grow. But I would even say I'm proud to say that I'm still the same person. Let's see, I need a print border, not a cut border on this. So yeah, doing a sublimation print for the bestie. That's what's happening right now. I think a 12 by 6 will do it, but that don't look like it's 6 inches. I think this thing is lying to me. Okay, when you can't trust your machinery. I don't trust this. I don't believe you to be 6 inches at all. I don't. And you look like a liar. So I'm gonna figure out how to make you actually 6 inches. But yeah, that's all that's going on this side of the world. They're doing closing statements for that Chauvin trial to see what they're going to do, if anything, to that piece of you know what. I got so much I would like to say. It's just one of those, you just wait and see. Are they really going to do something with this one? But we'll see. Just have to give them opportunity, right? So we'll see if they actually do something with them. That's just one thing I never understood. And I'm right at the point where I don't really care if it's taken out of context or not, you know. I don't like having this community of people that are quick to kill each other over people stepping on each other's shoes and all kinds of foolishness. But you have people that hunt us down and kill us with zero consequence, reward actually, like back pay for when you come back from suspension and all this other, man, paid vacations and stuff for killing us. You have Zimmerman walking around profiting off of the death of Trayvon Martin. Profiting off of the death of Trayvon Martin. But you have all of these OGs and everything walking around with this street cred and killing people over shoes and blocks that don't belong to them. Always talking about it's about respect. But you have people that don't respect your fucking existence walking around here with their chest out. I don't know. That kind of stuff always bothers me. I don't know, Florida. Zimmerman is y'all's. I got these holes around my waist and I don't understand it. But I just don't understand it. All right, this looks like it's ready to print. Paper's already loaded. I just do simple stuff. This is just sublimation. Try to keep it simple, but professional. They probably gonna come get me, but this is just personal, even though you're not supposed to do those either, but you know, gotta represent me sometimes. Try to motivate myself to just do it and get up and do these auditions after being up to the wee hours of the morning. I'm doing these Mother's Day blankets because Mother's Day is coming up. Got to make sure my mommy feels special because I love my mama. I'm a mama's girl. Even though I'm old as itch schnit, I'm still a mama's girl. Trying to get myself out of my head and make myself sell my house and move to Georgia because I'm getting too old for this cold. And I want to do more with my acting, so I want to move. But I'm such a chicken with this housing market. I'm like, whoot, do I really want to sell and end up in something super tiny? I need space. I ain't trying to get no mansion yet. I really would never really want to go mansion, but I still want space. You know, you never know. My old behind still might have more babies. So I don't want to, I don't know. Always needing advice in that area. But yeah, thinking about Georgia. Now if I could afford it, she would be in LA somewhere. Now, why would they want to go to LA? Ugh. I love Georgia. I like the slow pace. I'm not talking about being in the middle of Atlanta. I like Georgia because my family is there. I need that kind of temperature, weather. But I would prefer nice, sunny, warm weather year round. But for some reason, California lost their mind when it comes to prices. Listen, I'm from the Midwest. I don't understand how 1,100 square feet is $600,000 in California. I don't understand that. I have a 1,750 square foot house. My mortgage is $800 a month for 3 bedrooms. My goddaughter is in LA paying $1,000 a month for a room that she's sharing with roommates. LA makes me want to throw up in my mouth as far as prices, but if I could afford it, I would probably live in California for the weather. And my family out there absolutely loves California, and I don't blame them. There you go. Getting that printed, but yeah. My choice would be to live somewhere warm, but I can't keep saying that because my husband will be like, then why don't we just move to Jamaica? Because that's where he's from. And I'll tell you why. I love Jamaica. But until Jamaica has a Walmart, I'm not living in Jamaica. Jamaica is beautiful, has some of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. And I love his family. And of course, I love him. Stuff is expensive as hell in Jamaica. I need a Walmart. I need a Dollar Tree. That's not going to happen. And I didn't know why. I was like, why is everything? Because of the landlock, everything has to be imported. So I was like, yeah, I can't afford to live in Jamaica. He disagrees. And he's from there. He obviously knows more than me, but I just can't wrap my mind around it. It's, with that landlock, I'm like, even for like a little tiny old car, they be talking like $8,000-$9,000. And I'm like, that's a $600 car where I'm from, but everything is imported. Sir. So like I said, when I can afford it, after me and Chandra Rhimes meet and have our talk, I might have to be LA because I love warm weather. I love warm weather and varieties of food. I love food. So when I could afford to eat healthier, because I wouldn't mind, yeah, this is our Yahweh. I want to eat better. I wouldn't mind being vegan. I could give up meat if I had a vegan chef that could make me forget I didn't eat meat. Like I said, some things you need dinero for. Because I have the willpower of a 5-year-old. And my schedule does not permit me to do the things that y'all should think I should do. That's just what it is. Let's see, where am I at? I'm trying to see if y'all would see me or not. Yep, see, she's meaty. I know y'all saw them sausage rolls back here. I ain't mad. It is what it is. I'm trying to see if you would still see me or not. But if you don't, you don't. Now I'm only on here rambling. I'm never on here. But I'm going to see if I can start making myself get on here, at least to ramble until I get used to it. Because I don't know why I'm camera shy unless I'm on set. I'm weird like that. But I'm using Honestly Spinking sublimation paper for the first time. And it says I don't need to use any blowout paper, any butcher paper, or you're really supposed to use parchment paper because it traps moisture, but I do anyway because I'm hard-headed. So I'm gonna pre-press, and I try to always use a lint roller on other people's stuff. Make sure they're straight. So I'm gonna do the pre-press, and then we're gonna test out. I don't think my pressure is good on here. So it's a good time to do your pressure test too. Y'all can't see a thing, can you? Should I move it? All right. That looks good. I was doing blankets yesterday and all right. Eyeballing this. See if this Yahweh's gonna look good on this. And yeah, it's weird not using any blowout paper. That's gonna be an adjustment, and I hope I don't mess up because I still have a lot of other sublimation paper. Hope I don't get something mixed up one day and been messed up some stuff. I really want to make sure her stuff even. I usually must still use tape though. I do not like when stuff slip. A little heat transfer tape. All right, I'm gonna drop that for 60 seconds. I have an all white polyester hoodie. We're gonna see how that looks. But yeah, so that's just what I do. That's what I do. I be in this room most of my day. I have some of those pimp cups to make for a biker's ball. I'm finna get started on those. I'm gonna etch them first. Then I'm gonna bling them out. I'm gonna do the extra large ones. The super extra large ones, like you'll probably see like with Cat and Diamond Magic. Well, I'm gonna get those together. Except they probably got real diamonds on there. Nobody got time for that over her. But got them for a player's ball this weekend. I'll make them real nice and personalized. Probably with some peekaboo fronts. I don't know. Try to make them different for each person. One of them is what is it, the general? I'll be not really good with the oh yeah, I like that with their titles. I like that. No blowout, and I like that. Ooh, almost burnt my fingers off, y'all. I almost witnessed me burning my fingers off. That oh man, some did get on the side. I must have something on my damn, I need to clean off my anyway, there it is. And I must have something on my heat press because there's a little color over there. That's a little annoying. And I just cleaned that heat press with a with the iron cleaner. Just cleaned it with an iron cleaner. So, but I got something for that. That little mark right there. I'm probably try to use a little Speedball fabric paint for that because that just annoyed me to no end. It's just a little bit, so I'm gonna try it. I've never done that before. Never had to touch up something white, but I think that might fix that little spot that just annoyed me. But that's it. There's 30 minutes of me just rambling. If I think of something else, maybe I'll load that. But that's just me rambling. But at least I got up and did my auditions. Like, I got some sense. But I always do. You know. Never let your agents down. They send it to you, get the shit done.